What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be talking about Zomedica, or ticker symbol ZOM, and as we can see today we are down 6% along with many other penny stocks. So I will be talking about my outlook for Zomedica and go over some of the articles and news about them. And as always, towards the end of the video, I will go over my full technical analysis for Zomedica and tell you guys exactly what I'm expecting to see and areas where I'm looking to buy and sell my positions. So before we get into all of that information, be sure to go down and subscribe and comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. And I am very active in the comment section, so I will be sure to get back to you with any questions you may have. With that being said, let's not waste any time, let's get right to it. If you don't know about Zomedica, they're a veterinary diagnostic and pharmaceutical company, and they have been getting a lot of attention because of their new technology called Truforma, which was just released earlier this week. This is a diagnostic testing platform that veterinarians will use, and they are working to develop this technology so that it can work with diabetes and other infectious diseases like rabies. And the more diseases that they can get this technology to work for, the more revenue it's going to be able to generate for them, and the more valuable this technology will be to veterinarians. Truforma has recently launched this week, which means that they are now going to be able to generate revenue, which is a big deal because they had zero revenue in 2020. And actually, an analyst projects $15.5 million in revenue by December 2022, which would likely get them to profitability, if not very close to it. So as we can see here, Zomedica announces their first commercial sale of its Truforma platform. The launch of the Truforma platform is an exciting and disruptive milestone in the veterinary diagnostic testing industry that will raise the standard of point of care for companion animals. The first official purchaser of Truforma system was Jason Berg, and he commented that as a veterinary internist and business owner, I have devoted myself to advancing the practice of veterinary internal medicine and delivering care with a difference, doing more, providing more, and caring more. I am excited to be the first veterinarian to purchase Truforma. I will be able to go above and beyond the current standards of care to provide cutting edge and novel testing to pet owners and veterinarians in 7 surrounding counties across 2 states. The ability to reliably and accurately measure cortisol on site in our emergency services at Guardian Veterinarian Specialists has the potential to save lives. So guys, the first buyer of Truforma has very high hopes and aspirations for this product, and because of the cutting edge technology, he is going to be able to treat his patients more reliably and accurately. And we all know that when feedback comes out about Truforma, it will affect the price of Zomedica greatly, so it is very important to keep an eye out for any new information that comes out. And when more information does come out, I will be the first to let you guys know. But the fact that this first initial buyer sees a lot of value in Truforma and is excited to use the product is a really good sign. And because I have faith in Zomedica that they have developed a very well done product that will live up to the expectations, I am very excited to hear any feedback coming out, because if it's positive, Zomedica will keep climbing up higher and higher. So this article from Investor Place is called "Zomedica is not for the weak-handed investor." Zomedica has been one of the hottest penny stocks of 2021. ZOM stock is up 778% since the beginning of the year. Simply put, a well-placed $1,000 investment on January 4th has increased to over $7,780 as of this writing. And like I've said in my previous videos, the pet care market is a big business and a growing market. More American homes have pets than children. That factors out to 68% of US homes having at least one pet. And pet care has grown at twice the rate of our national GDP since 2007, and the pet care market is projected to be a $205 billion industry by 2025. This article does point out that Truforma only tests for thyroid and adrenal issues in dogs and cats, which is only a small fraction of the total universal pet care. In fact, Zomedica concedes that the global diagnostic market will be around $2.8 billion by 2024. Truforma only tests for specific conditions. It's not insignificant by any stretch, it just limits the upside quite a bit. Now they do have some products in their pipeline, and Zomedica has been pretty vocal about how they are going to be continuing to develop truforma so that it can be compatible for testing even more types of diseases. And this to me is what gets me really excited about this stock, because it is a very valid statement to say that truforma may have a very narrow audience currently. But in the future, I am hoping that they can develop truforma to become much larger than it currently is, which would really take this product to the next level and bring a lot more value to the company. This article does wrap up by saying, if people loving their pets were enough, I'd be mashing the buy button on Zomedica's stock. And in fact, I did suggest that it is worth a speculative bet for risk-tolerant investors, but loving pets isn't enough, and you should be careful of entering a position. I understand that waiting for proof of sales will mean easy gains are gone, but penny stocks are usually penny stocks for a reason. If you absolutely must invest in ZOM stock, I recommend a small position now, and only with money that you can afford to put at this risk. And that is what I like about this article. It doesn't sugarcoat it and give you everything that you want to hear. And I am telling you guys right now, if we want to get to a $5 to $7 billion market cap, Zomedica needs either new products that they are developing to come out, or they need to seriously develop truforma so that it can be compatible with a lot more diseases and bring a lot more value to the veterinarians that way. And that is why this is a long-term play and also a higher risk stock. The higher prices that we are seeing right now is mainly because of them having a lot of momentum, but if we are really going to get to a higher market cap, we need more development of truforma or more products. So looking at Zomedica, we can see that we have been in this big range for the past month, and on the smaller time frames, we can see more specifically this current range that we are dealing with. So we had this fake out last week around the $2.20 resistance level, and we also had this large wick rejection to that same resistance earlier this week. On the bottom, we have this very strong support and have lots of wicks at this level, which tells me that there are a lot of buyers in and around these areas. We can also see that we are making lower lows and lower highs, which I'm speculating will turn into this flag pattern, which we see happen quite often. So for shorter term investors, I would be watching for a breakout of this level for confirmation, or for sells if we break below this $2 support, and I would be short term bearish on Zomedica if this happens. So that is my analysis. Consider subscribing if you're new, and leave a comment down below if you enjoyed the video. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.